Hello, my name is John Bell. I'm the interim pastor at Fox Chapel Presbyterian Church. I retired last fall from my position in Denver, which I have for 25 years, and I was looking forward to retirement. I did fill out the paperwork that goes on our national church database in Louisville, Kentucky, and Fox Chapel picked up that paperwork on a match and contacted me last fall, and in conversations with the search committee, the 5-person search committee, I learned a lot about this church, a lot about Pittsburgh, and it just sounded like a wonderfully attractive opportunity. This church is not terribly unsimilar to the church I served in Denver, and I saw lots of parallels there. But the truth is, mainly I like the 5 people on the search committee. I had immediate rapport with them. I found them to be interesting, faithful, and good people. And so it was really the 5 people on the search committee that attracted me to this congregation. My first real day was Ash Wednesday when Lent starts. And so I started during the Lent Easter season, which is a busy time for the church. So I really look forward to the time after Easter when the church is not quite so busy programmatically and worship-wise, because I think at that time I'll be able to start to work very intentionally and sincerely on my job as an interim transitional pastor. An interim pastor does all of the things that a normal pastor would do. I preach most weeks, moderate the session, do weddings, funerals, pastoral care opportunities, administrate the staff. So you do all of the things the normal pastor does. In addition, the interim pastor's responsibility is to ensure a smooth transition to the next pastor. Interim pastor normally faces relatively anxious congregation, a congregation that is grieving or angry over the past and doesn't know exactly what the future holds. And so an interim pastor's job is minister to an anxious church and hopefully to smooth the ruffled waters of the congregation during that time. Churches in transition in general are normally anxious creatures. They often are in grief, having lost their last pastor and all the good that came before. So there's some grief, sometimes there's some anger, and then there's a lot of optimism and hope for what might come in the future. My goals for my time here, I think, are fairly clear. One is to establish trust for the position of pastor here again, to establish stability within the staff. Being specific about Fox Chapel for a moment, there's been a tremendous amount of turnover in the role of pastor, associate pastor, interim pastor, bridge pastor. Many of the program staff, most of the program staff, maybe even all of the program staff are fairly new, and administrative staff and music staff and education staff have also turned over. So my goal is to come to some understanding of how the church got to this point, and then what the best way is to proceed going forward. An interim pastor does have a bit of permission to make some abrupt or hard changes to make for the long term. So really it boils down to how long you're going to be there, and an interim pastor can make quicker changes. What I'd like the congregation to know about my particular position is that although I'm here for only a year, 18 months, 2 years, who knows, God knows, I do look forward to getting to know you individually and well. I am a social person. My wife is also a pastor and a very social person, and we hope that you will take the time and maybe the risk to have coffee with me, invite me to lunch, have dinner with us as a couple. Friend me on Facebook if you wish. We're very social people, and my job as pastor is to get to know you well. And I think as we develop our relationships together, that will plant the seeds for continuity for the future. Whether I'm here or not, I think we can begin the process of stability and trust. That's what I hope here at Fox Chapel.